In this video, we're going to be using Excel in order to find the variance of a data set. So the example data set that we are using are fish weights from 4 different tanks. And we're going to find the variance for each of the values in the separate tanks. So we're going to be actually using 2 Excel functions for variance. We're going to be finding the population variance, and then we're also going to be finding the sample variance. So let's start off by finding the population variance for the values in tank 1. So I'm going to click into the cell that I want my variance to be placed into. I'm going to type equals VAR. Now, I have a list of Excel functions that come up. For the population variance, I want var.p. So that's this one. So I'm going to double click on it, and then I'm going to enter a range of values. So we're doing this for tank 1. So I'm going to select and drag through that column of values here. So I've selected my range of values, and then I'm going to press enter. So the population variance for the values in tank 1, the fish weights of tank 1, would be 3.36. Now we can repeat this process for the other 3 tanks doing the same thing, but there's a shortcut. I'm going to click on the function in that cell, and I'm going to drag that function to the right into the other 3 cells. So in order to do that, I hover my cursor until it turns into a plus sign over the lower right corner. I'm going to click and drag to the right. Now we have the population variance for all 4 tanks. The other function that we're going to be using is the var.s function. That's going to be giving us our sample variance. So I'm going to click into the cell that I want my variance to appear in. I'm going to type equals VAR. Now this time I want to select var.s. So I'm going to double click on it, and then I want to select my range of data. So this is coming from tank 1. So I'm going to be selecting and highlighting the values in that column in tank 1. Then I'm going to press enter. So that gives me the sample variance for the values in tank 1. And notice that that is a different value from the population variance. Again, I could repeat the process for the other 3 tanks, or I could drag that function into the other 3 cells. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to hover my mouse or my cursor over the lower right point and click and drag. And now we have both the sample variance and the population variance for each of the 4 tanks. And that concludes our video on how to use Excel to find both population variance and sample variance.